Hey everybody, welcome to Jilly Fit. Today I'll share with you a short video on how to stretch your lower back. All you need is a foam roller and optional blanket. Let's get started. All right, first stretch, child's pose. You can take your blanket and maybe you'd like to fold it a little bit more just to have some more padding for your knees. Otherwise, you'll bring your feet together. If you want a little bit more of a hip stretch, you'll open the knees a little bit wider. You'll extend your arms forward a little bit wider than your shoulders and gently lower your chest and lower your forehead down towards the ground. Now we'll hold here for 10 deep breaths. And feel like with each exhale, your hips get a little bit closer towards your heels. Now you'll slowly walk those hands all the way back towards your hips. Now you come onto all fours. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. On an inhale, you'll extend that right arm up towards the sky and you're twisting from the upper spine. Open the chest. On an exhale, you'll thread your right arm underneath the left and you'll place your right cheek down onto the floor. Optional to have a mat too, maybe that's more comfortable. You'll hold here again for 10 breaths. That right hip will want to come forward and lower, so try to keep that right hip up and back. If you want a little bit more, this left hand can extend forward. Maybe you'll find your right hip crease. Feeling a nice stretch in the chest and extending and lengthening your lower spine. Last deep breath. Reach that left arm back up and back down towards your shoulder. Gently untwist. Back down. Left side on an inhale, left arm reaches up, open the chest. And exhale, thread your left arm through. This time you're working on keeping that left hip up. You did on the other side, you can reach that right arm forward. Maybe find your hip crease. Keep bringing your hips back and away from you as the crown of the head lengthens forward. Reach that right arm up and lower back down towards your shoulder. Untwist, open, expand, smile, and lower. If you'd like, you can go back to child's pose for just a few breaths. Now another option in child's pose, of course, you can keep those knees together and maybe you'd like to bring the palms back by your hips, palms face up. Just relaxes the shoulders a little bit more here. Gently roll all the way up. Our last stretch, you'll take your foam roller and just put it right beside you. Now I'll first come all the way down onto my back and just bring my knees in towards the chest. This is always nice. And I'll just rock side to side. So just rocking side to side. Really pulling those knees in towards my chest. Now I'll just roll all the way back up. Grab my foam roller. I'll do my left side first since that's closest to the camera. I'll place my foam roller at an angle. So with foam rolling, it's actually probably easier to get rid of the blanket. Place my foam roller at a little bit of an angle. And I'll place it right above my hip bone. So right above this little bony prominent part on my hip. And I'll just slowly come all the way back and then roll all the way back forward, or you could say to the side, and slowly rolling all the way back. Now my feet are planted, so I have stability, and my left arm is down here by my side. Careful of sitting in the shoulder, so really try to pull out of the shoulder. And just rolling side to side. You're getting kind of right underneath the rib area. Now from here, I'll stay back and I'll just slowly come all the way up, going to my mid-spine and then all the way back down, finding that hip area, and then all the way up. So I'm just rolling out my left side. You'll just do this a few more times. You want to be careful with not overdoing foam rolling because it can really actually hurt if you do a little too much. Good. Now we'll change other side. If you did your right or left, just change sides. So you place your foam roller at an angle. You place right above the hip, and you'll just roll forward and back, nice and slow. And now you'll just stay back and you'll just start to go up the spine and back down. Up the spine and back down. Now what's nice about foam rolling is you can really gauge the pressure by how much of your body weight you put into your foam roller. So maybe you'd like a little bit less, you'll just have to use your legs and use your arms to pull away or pull up. If you'd like a little bit more, maybe you'll sit into that foam roller a little bit deeper. Good. Now from here, you'll just remove that foam roller, find butterfly pose, bring your feet together and just fold forward. So I know I said that was the last stretch, but one more stretch. Here you can curl the spine or have a flat spine, both a little bit different. I like to curl because I also feel a stretch in my neck. Deep breaths.